وكذلك باسم رئيس المنظمة السيد دانيلي بياسنتي، وكذلك باسم الرئيس التنفيذي لشركة إيديوميتر في المملكة العربية السعودية، وكذلك المشرف العام الأستاذ عادل. Okay, first of all, we welcome all the attendants of this meeting, and also we welcome you all in this meeting in which we host the president of the Hippo Association, Mr. Daniele Piacenti. نرحب بكم جميعا واهلا بكم في هذا اللقاء. Okay, today in this meeting we're going to actually answer a lot of questions regarding the Hippo, especially for the new members who joined the Hippo this year. Most of the I think the participant has already or even have already participated before in the competition. First, the Hippo or International Hippo competition in English language is an international competition, which is the main or even the main window or even the main working under the umbrella of the Hippo International Hippo Association or Global Hippo Association in Italy. And as you see through the brochure and through our coordinators who tried to explain for you about the competition is consisting of three main categories, or let's say stages. The first stage, the preliminary stage, then the semi-final, then the final. Since the last year, the association has added a new stage, which is the regional qualified stage. It was the first time held for the first time in Egypt, specifically in Sharm el-Sheikh. And this year it will be held in the Republic of Turkey. So the preliminary stage, the students who got, actually there is a certain score that the students should fulfill in order to be in the semi-final after the preliminary stage. Then once the students finish with the semi-final stage and got also the marks that the Hippo Association had already set for the students to be in the final. So the students directly go to the final. Some students who got high scores, but their marks did not manage them to be directly in the final. They can participate in the regional qualifier stage, which is a stage for them to make for them another chance to be in the final. Then, as we explained in our meeting, there are different categories of Hippo. The first category is made for the private and governmental schools, and the second category is for international diplomas and other kind of international schools. For the governmental and private schools, we have from Little Hippo until Hippo 5, while for the international and diploma, we have S10, S15, and S19. The categories are different, and even the level of the language also is different in each one of them. This is a general background. Today, we are here not to hear from Idiometer alone, but actually our meeting is honored by the president of the Hippo International Hippo Association, let's say the Global Hippo Association, Mr. Daniele Piacenti. I hope my pronunciation is correct.
my surname is Piacenti, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. It's Italiano. That's it. Exactly. So Piacenti. Okay.
Correct.
Yes, the mic is with you now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Welcome everybody. I'm glad to be here with you this evening. It's 6 p.m. here in Italy. I think it's 8 p.m. in Saudi Arabia right now. I think our moderator gave you an overview of the Hippo competition. And I would like to add that the qualifiers round for Saudi Arabian students will be held in June, from 22nd to the 25th of June in Istanbul, in Turkey, whereas the global finals will be held once again in Rome on the 27th of September, from the 27th of September to the 30th of September 2023. Just to let you know that from this year, we offer our Hippo students, and only Hippo students, we will offer summer camps available here in Italy in June and July. On our website, hippoolympiad.org, you can download the e-brochure and check out all the information you need to participate in our Hippo summer camps. I guess parents are listening to me right now. I would just tell parents that we prepared an offer for parents too. It doesn't mean that parents will go to the summer camp with their pupils, of course. Parents will be in the same area around Rome for Hippo 1, 2, 3, or around Venice for Hippo 4 and 5. They will have their own activities, whereas their pupils will learn English, and they can meet their pupils once, twice in a week, no more. By the way, have a look at our website. HSC is the acronyms for Hippo Summer Camp. And any question, feel free to ask us. Feel free to send us an email. We'll be answering very quickly, which is our attitude. We always answer everyone. Another important thing we add from this year is the Hippo books on sales on our website, once again, in ebook format. Books are not the preparation book. They are just a collection of past papers, sample papers for the students to perform and to get a perfect training for the Hippo preliminary round, semi-final round, qualifiers, and of course, finals. I think I gave you an additional overview of the Hippo, and I guess I'm here now to listen to your questions as a parents, as students, as teachers. Yeah, that's okay?
Okay. Actually, we're gonna give them a chance to ask questions, something like that. But before, we were eager to hear you more and more, actually. But I think now you put the ball in their field, so they can discuss. But before that, we're going to go through the website.
Yeah.
And show something that actually even going to show the participant about the website. Actually, many questions also came to us. So just 1 minute.
Yes, I can see that we have people already willing to ask questions. I can see from
from the chat
participants. Well, I'm here. Whatever I can do. Didactical questions are not my expertise. I'm not a teacher. I'm a business expert. By the way, I will try to answer all the questions.
Okay, no problem. Just in a minute, we're going to go through the website. Then we're going to give them the chance to ask whatever question they need, and then get back. So Just let me share the screen with you.
Yeah.
So I hope it's clear. Now, this is the website, and here we can deal with two languages. So it's an Arabic and English. We're going to go through the English language.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, now this is the website. So just here we have a brief notice for the students to participate. 1 minute, please. Okay. Here, this is the button. If the students want to participate, just click here. I'm going to go through it. Just I'll give first a scroll down to give a general overview about the website. Here we have a brief or even a summary about the competition. Then here the classification of the categories. We have regular and special levels. And as I explained at the beginning of this meeting, that regular categories are for the governmental and private schools, while special levels are for international and diploma schools that deal with curriculum, the American curriculum or British curriculum like this. So these are the categories: Hippo or Little Hippo up to Hippo 5. Then we have the special categories. We have Hippo is 10, 15, and 19. Then here the instructions, or subscription instructions for the students or participants. Olympic. Here are the stages. First, the registration, then the first stage, the second stage, regional stage, which we name it regional qualifier, then the final stage. And in each box, as you see here, is the time when should it be started. And here we have the last year winners. We have 3 students who participate and travel to Italy and we got actually 2 silver medals and 1 bronze, Ahmed Dutunji and Lionel Garafi. Then the bronze is for Vani Ali. And here is participant awards. Actually, there are certificates for the schools, coordinators, students. For each person participating in the HIPPO competition, they will got a certificate. Then for the students who reach the final and got places, they have special actually rewards. Here, as you see here, are the examinations, samples of the examinations, which is directly linked to the HIPPO Association website. Here, as you know, the preliminary round, we have 3 categories of the test. The first thing we have reading, listening, and use of English.
Sorry, I have to interrupt you.
Yeah.
The HIPPO 2023.
Yeah.
In the preliminary round, the listening won't be one of the tests anymore. We have only reading and use of English.
So you drop 1.
Yes, exactly.
So this is, I think, the latest update.
Yes, it's the last update. It's already in the regulations from January, and it's very important because we reduce the number of tests in the preliminary round.
Yes.
So the listening is not available anymore.
Good.
And it makes things easier for a certain kind of students because listening, we found out that listening test depends very much on the quality of the audio. How that some schools, they don't have good audio quality and students do not qualify.
Okay.
We cannot control it. That's the problem. So we draw the listening test. Yeah.
Good. Yes. And now I think this is a good news for the student, huh?
Yes,
Now,
it is.
one of the, because actually sometimes, you know, listening, even for me, let's say, sometimes it's, sometimes when you lose concentration, so that means you're gonna lose a lot of marks.
Yes, exactly.
That's it. So congratulations for the participant in the preliminary round. Just you have reading and use of English. Now your chances are great. And I know that even if listening is included, you are great and you can do it, as we see in the last few years. But now I think you got more chance to be in the semifinal and be in the final, inshallah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
We have an additional test in the semifinal,
Uh-huh.
which is instead of the listening test, we had the writing test.
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it will be the same as in the semifinal tests before, huh?
Yes, exactly. As last year, the use of
Yes.
the writing test
Mm,
will make big difference between the students because
mm,
in the semifinal round,
mm,
the very good students are
mhm,
tested. So I mean, we have the 10% best performing students in a country. So we need to
mm,
know more about them in order to
mm.
invite them for the qualifiers or for the finals. So
Yes.
the writing test
Mm,
demonstrate the
mhm,
use of the language
mhm.
as well as the use of English test. So
Yes.
we have two tests to make the student performance better. It's more job for us because a multiple choice test is very easy
To manage. Yes.
to manage and to scan. I mean, we do it with scanner,
Mm.
whereas writing test we have to read it all. We have
Yes. Word by word.
exactly, and
That's it.
we have to assess it. We don't
Yes, exactly.
artificial intelligence to assess the writing test, whereas reading and listening is very easy because
Yeah,
you
exactly. I agree.
yeah.
Yes, yes, I agree.
So
Now, I
I
think
think
all the participants heard that.
yeah, very good. It's more job for us to do,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I think it's time consuming and also needs concentration. And sometimes even the marks, you need to,
yeah,
uh, to weigh the marks of the students in order to give them the
important.
correct.
Yeah, important to clarify in order
Mm.
for parents to understand how careful we are
Yeah.
with our test. We do our best to invite the best students from every participating country in
Yes.
our
And
finals.
that's it. Exactly. And this is the main goal of the competition itself. So many, many students around the world gathered in Italy and they compete. And finally, actually, all of them are winners, but the best will get the places.
Yes, yes,
Yes, that's it.
right, right. Them are winners,
Yes,
exactly.
exactly. Thank you very much. Now I think it's clear for you that the semifinal stage, reading, writing, and also use of English.
Yeah,
And then the final stage, actually, the four skills will be in question, I think. So reading,
exactly.
writing,
Yes,
and there is also listening because I think it's in campus or even in its location there. And the
ex-
last thing that we have is speaking also.
exactly, exactly.
That's it.
We have four skill plus use of English, so it's five skill: reading, listening, writing, speaking, and use of English. Five
Yes,
skills to assess the best performing students.
students. That's it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. So this is all about the website. Let me scroll up. So this is the to subscribe. It's so easy because now you can choose which kind of school you are belonging to normal diploma or global or international. Once you choose one of them, you go directly to choose the date of birth. Let's have, okay, month. Okay, and here is the year. Okay, after that you select or even you're gonna now directly the website is going to give you the correct category that you could participate in. Then you can continue, fill your information, full information. Your information must be accurate. Let me repeat that more and more, again and again, because many students sometimes when they insert their information, they may drop one name, a number, or even an email is not correct. The problem is that we could lose connection with them because when the number is not correct, when the even the name or even let's say the email, so actually there will be many difficulties in order to reach the students and let them know about all the steps that we're following until we reach the first stage. Mr. President, let me now welcome one of the students who got second place and got the silver medal in the last year. Let's welcome Ahmed Tatunji in order to explain a little about his experience and all the stages he go through until he reached the final and got the place. And actually this year, he's coming here with a new ambition and aspiration to be in the first place, actually. Ahmed.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here and an honor for me to be here as well. I didn't expect to be speaking in front of 270 people.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember your face.
Yeah.
Now that I see the face on the screen, I remember it very well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. What about you?
Very well, very well, very well.
You remember when I was trying to look at the paper? Oh,
good.
You were as shocked as me when you read my name out loud.
I do. I remember taking picture with you.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. I really wanted to thank you guys for it.
Yeah, I hope you had a great experience in Italy, right?
It was really fun. I couldn't complain. Everything was amazing and very memorable.
Yeah, I was traveling across the world in the last 3 months to promote Hippo, and I was in Kosovo, and one girl from Kosovo was trying to persuade me to organize a Hippo community for Hippo winners, and I told her, do it yourself. You can do it. You can enjoy. And I think,
yeah, it would be amazing to do such a thing.
Yeah, she's in contact with somebody, and they were trying to organize some kind of meeting somewhere in Europe, all together. I said, okay, Hippo will be your your business partner. If you want to organize, we can help you.
It would be an amazing thing to hear people's story and how they got to like the same level and some of them even higher.
Yeah,
it would be an amazing pleasure to meet them and have a talk with them.
Good. Very well.
So yeah,
I think you should convince your mates and students from around Saudi Arabia that it's a great experience.
Well, most of my classmates in school are actually willing to participate in this year's S19 category. Yeah. And they've been coming up to me and asking questions, and I believe that I've been somewhat of a help to them. And I guess from what they've heard from me, they're really excited to participate in such a competition and would love to reach such a high round. And you guys making it easier for the rest of the participants by removing the writing tests and the listening test in the first round is something nice as well.
Yeah.
Because I remember in the semi-final, it was very stressful to have having to do the writing test, but it was an experience, honestly, and it prepared us for the final round.
Yeah. Well, the removal of the listening test in the preliminary round is just because we got so many complaints by school teachers and parents. Because sometimes schools do not have the right equipment. Meaning
and it's not a fault of them, honestly.
Exactly.
It's just that the availability isn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
So Ahmed, tell us about your experience since the first
Well,
stage.
I'm sure everybody's wondering about the feeling that I've experienced when I got the award, and the only word that can explain it was it was just unbelievable. When I heard my name, I was very, very surprised, and my heart just dropped to my stomach. And when I looked into the crowd, I saw my father smile. I don't think I've ever seen such a bigger smile in my life. It really gave me a sense of accomplishment and happiness that I still use to steam or as fuel for my road.
Good, good. That's it. That's it. MashaAllah. And you deserve, and all the students also. Actually, now all of the students are going to take the same road, and actually they are eager also to be in the gold now. And for you also, what do you think about
Inshallah,
this part, your
inshallah.
participation in this year?
I'm definitely gonna work harder. I have like my classmates are really putting up a competition,
Yes.
and yeah, it's gonna be a lovely competition to see who goes out on
Great.
top.
Now all of you, I think, higher on the level now.
Yeah. One of my classmates actually, his name is Muhammad Mansouri.
Great.
He told me this year I'm gonna be the your best competition. So
Good.
be on the lookout. And
That's
honestly,
it.
I'm excited to see that how our results come out,
And
inshallah.
actually, we are also excited to see you in actually in the final stage.
I
I
hope
had
so.
my question is, does the category change for you this year, or it will be the same?
Yeah, it changed. I cannot apply for the S15 anymore, and I think for as my school is a diploma school, so
It's
I'm
19.
and I'm
Yes,
2007. I'm only eligible for the S19.
that's it. And now S19, actually, the level is different now, and it will
Yeah,
be
much
really
higher and much
competitive.
more difficult.
That's it.
And
So,
actually, on the CEFR level, it's on the instructor level, so
mhm,
would be an amazing honor to have a such certificate.
that's good. So it will be two certificates. That will be great, actually. And you
Yeah.
can do it. You can
And
do it.
it will equal a high mark in a IELTS test or such thing. So hopefully I can achieve it.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. So, any
Inshallah.
words you can, or even something you want to say for the students, the participant in this year?
Yes, of course. Best of luck to all of them and try your hardest because it's not an opportunity you want to miss. And definitely put in the effort and look at the syllabus. The syllabus will really help.
Good, good.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
I think this is great advice. Thank you, Ahmed Tanji, and really we appreciate your being here. Actually,
My pleasure.
in this meeting.
The honors
Yes.
of all mine. Honestly, it's thank
Uh,
you for this
and
opportunity.
and we hope that we're gonna hold such a discussion next year, inshallah. It will be with the gold medal in between your hand.
Hopefully, I'm striving for it.
And that's it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, Mohammed. Thank
Okay.
you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. President. Now we're gonna go to I think the last stage
Yeah.
of our meeting, which is the question.
All
And
right.
yes, and I'm going to ask the first question because many participants or even coordinators also and parents were asking this question, so became, I think, frequent. They ask Mr. President about the level even S10 level or level S10.
Yeah.
They say that some of them saying that I have a child who is in the grade 1 will compete with my son also or daughter in grade 6. So they say that's so difficult for the students to be in the same level, since the students in the grade 1, 2, 3 will compete with the students in grade 4, 5, and 6. So just we need your explanation about this
Yeah.
category. And actually, you explained that before, but actually we need them to hear from you. And how do you classify the categories for the HIPAA competition?
Yeah. Well, general categories are those for us to find a level of English language. according to the CEF, Common European Framework. As for special categories, it's not so easy to assess students because they basically already know English because they are enrolled in international schools. It's not up to the language, it's up to the ability they have in getting tests in the language. I know from a parents of an 8-year-old student going to an international school, how to compete with the 10-year-old international students, or a 12-year-old international students, how to compete with the 15-year-old international students. I know is more difficult, I know, but if we go with smaller groups of students, we would never succeed because they all know English. There are not such tests to assess these students. It's not my expertise. I told you, I'm not a teacher, but that's what I hear from my colleagues when we have the board meeting. It would be too difficult to test students coming from international schools in language knowledge. That's it.
Okay. That's it. Thank you very much. I think very clear. Now, let's go and hear our participant here in this meeting. So let's listen for the first question. Hello. Hello. Okay, I think 1 minute. Okay. Yes, I give you. Yes, I give you the chance to unmute. I think he didn't manage to unmute himself. So, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I have two questions.
Yes,
Yes.
go.
The first round, like it will be in Saudi Arabia, but the semi-final and the
Majid, I think.
I missed the question, sorry.
Yeah, because he, I think that closed the mic. I don't know. Majid, do you hear me?
yes, Mister.
Yeah.
For the first round, it will be in Saudi Arabia, but for the semi-final and the final round, it will be also in Saudi Arabia.
Semi-final will be held in Saudi Arabia, of course, because it's a national, in every country, the semi-final will be held. The finals will be held in Italy, in Rome, whereas the regional qualifiers, which is the intermediate round, will be held in Istanbul for Saudi Arabian students as well as Middle East students.
Clear. Thank you. Okay. Fahad?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I would like to inquire about these stages. How will they go? What's the process of every stage? Will they be online exams, or will we go to a certain place to take the exam?
You're asking about whether it's online or in certain places?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Is there going to be an exam for every stage?
All right. In the preliminary round and semi-final round, we give every coordinator this year the option to choose online or on-site. And they can give schools, venues, both options. We don't allow individual in the same school, for example, students online or students on-site. But at the school level, as written in our regulations very clearly, we allow coordinators to decide. So if your school wants to do it online, you can do it online. If you want to do it, if your school decides to do it on site, they will do it on site.
And is writing in the semi-finals going to be writing paragraphs or what's the form of the writing skill?
Oh, semi-final round once again will be held on site in the school unless the school or our coordinator provide observation and invigilation of the semi-finalists online, right? So there has to be observation if students want to be assessed in the semi-final round online. Okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Daniele?
Yes, I would just like to ask. Wait a minute. Sorry, sir.
Take a break.
Basically, are we gonna have to go to yani? Are we gonna have to go to other? Are we gonna have to go to other to any other places other than Jeddah? Because I'm in Jeddah. And
You
what?
mean, you mean for the preliminary round or what?
I don't.
Like, are we gonna have to go to other places other than Jeddah or no?
Well, in the preliminary round, you will get tested in Jeddah, right? In the semi-final round, I don't know. Your coordinator need to answer. I don't know how we'll organize.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also have another question.
Yeah. Let's.
Please,
okay, go.
Please quickly, yeah.
Yes. Okay, go. Ask, then we're going to get back.
So basically, I remember. I think I remember. I put it a presentation. Was it for the hippo? Was it for the hippo? Was it for the hippo competition or no?
Sorry, hippo competition. What?
I don't know what the question is.
She's talking about, I think, the categories. Am I right?
Wait. Yeah. Like what? What like little hippos like 2012 2013 kids get to the semi-finals?
Yeah. That actually all the categories.
Like the finals?
Yes, exactly. All the category, because you're gonna compete only with your category, no?
Yes.
If you start with little hippo, you will be in the semi-final with little hippo, also in the final with little hippo. Not you're gonna compete with the S10 or S15.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Yara? Hello. Okay, Yara, are you here? Okay, let's go for Malak.
Does we how
Answer
how
the same?
well?
Hello. Yes.
Hi.
Yeah. Go.
I wanted the paper that I work in it in to work to the competition.
And what? Sorry.
Where's the paper that I work in it to the competition? That I work, I need something to work in it, the competition.
Yeah. You will find in the website. You will find in the website. The website you have previous tests.
It's only.
You have samples. It's online. You can. Yeah, you can do it. And actually, yes, later on we're gonna also provide you with more. No worries. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Feroz.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What are the categories for this competition? What are the categories? Like, what are we supposed to do? And how do we sign up for it?
Now, are you? I'm sorry.
You already got information on during this presentation.
Because I joined a little late. I joined like at 8:14.
Okay. Are you international school or private school?
International.
International school. So you either have three categories, S10 or S15 or S19. It depends on your birth of day. Date of birth.
Okay.
Okay, so if you go through the website, sorry, can I ask you a question? Which school?
دوحة الجزيرة all girls school.
Okay, I
In
think there is
Jeddah.
a yes, I think there is a coordinator in your school, and we're gonna provide you also with the link of the website, so you can go through it, just insert your information, then the website is going to give you the right category. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, Abdulaziz. Abdulaziz.
Hi, I
Yes,
have
hi.
a question.
Yes,
Oh.
go.
Teacher, the competition, the rounds, all of them is going to be in one place. Now, because I am now in Saudi Arabia, so the final and all of the rounds is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Sorry again.
I don't.
What?
Again, please.
I'm now in Saudi Arabia, so all of the rounds is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
No, not all the rounds will be in Saudi Arabia. We said that the final will be in Italy. Okay, the first round and the semi-final will be in the Saudi Arabia, and actually it's online. Then if you qualify to the original qualifier stage, you will be you need to go to Istanbul in the Republic of Turkey. But actually the first stage and the second stage in Saudi Arabia, and the final stage is in Italy, not in Saudi Arabia. Okay, Abdullah. Then I have a question. Hello.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, my name is Abdullah. I'm from Saudi Arabia, and I'm a teacher at a primary school. It's a normal school. I want to ask about the role of the teacher in order to prepare the student for this competition. So is it just giving them the test provided by the website?
First of all, the role of the teacher is to improve the student skills in order to succeed
Of course.
in the competition. That's the most important thing.
Of course.
Because something you need to know is that if one of your students reach the finals in Rome, you will accompany the students. So that's the most important thing for the teacher. By the way, other than that, if your school decide to run the first round on site, your school headmaster, your school principal will appoint an invigilator, somebody checking collecting the test after the distribution, of course checking students during the test, checking the potential cheaters, and collecting the test and giving back the test to us according to what your coordinator requires. That I don't know, that is up to our local coordinators. So maybe our friends from Saudi Arabia
Dimitri, yes
will give you instructions.
Yes, yes, actually, the samples, as you see, included in the website, and later on we'll try also to give like samples we got from the HIPPO Association. It's like being a PDF for the previous test also. So the teacher maybe gonna get the chance to try to train the students according to this one. Mr. President, there is a question also. Concerning the qualification of the students, Also, many ask about the standard that give the students a chance to be in the next level from the preliminary round to semifinal. There is, I think, a certain level of, let's say, marks, because some students ask, we got maybe 75, this is high score, but why we do not qualify to the next stage? So actually, there is a standard they know they need to know.
Mhm. The ratio is 1 point every right question.
So it depends about on the number of the students who participate in the level.
Yeah, nothing special. It's just 1 right questions, 1 point. Yeah.
So there is a percent for each state, for each category. Huh?
Yeah.
Percent.
So the percentage is just the mathematical
Yes.
of questions for 100. 75% because 3 out of 4 questions were right, or 30 out of 40. Yeah.
Okay. So it depends. That means that's why the students needs to know that they should score, I think, higher marks as possible to be in the next level or a stage. Yes, and until this point, we want to say again, thank you very much, Mr. President, for honoring us in this meeting. And actually, it will never ever be the first and the last. Actually, we will be happy to host you again and again in such meetings. Yes, to encourage the students and give them the, I think, yes.
Promise I will be in Saudi Arabia sooner or later. Maybe next summer or next autumn to promote the next Hippo.
Yes.
2024. I will be there. I already promised to Mr. Adam that I will come.
That's it, inshallah. And we'll also be happy to host you here, meet you, and also make some visits maybe to the schools also to promote. And to sum up, actually, Mr. President talked about the summer camp, talked about the also available books for Hippo. These are the new things or added to the Hippo Association. And as you see from year to year, there are many new things to be added to the Hippo and Global Hippo Association, and that means there are great efforts that are exerted by this association. Thank you very much for everything, and actually we'll meet here in Saudi Arabia. Then we got the students and be in Italy again, inshallah, in the final.
We'll meet with many Saudi Arabian students in Istanbul and then in Rome.
Yeah, that's it.
By September, and I hope once again to call one of the Saudi Arabian students as a winner once again, because it's so nice. Yeah.
To be there again.
Yes, exactly. It was a big surprise for me today.
That's it.
Yeah, Ahmed. I remember him very well.
Ahmed, yes. Actually, next also meetings, we're gonna also meet with the winners who were in Italy before. Thank you very much also for the participants in this meeting. We are available all the time for you to answer your questions, inquiries about everything concerning the Hippo competition. Actually, from now, we're going to hold the first stage. It will be like in April, between 7 and 8. There is time for registration for questions until you reach the point that you want. Thank you again, Mr. President. Thank you for all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, and see you soon.
Inshallah. Goodbye. Thank you also for the Ediometer team in Saudi Arabia for all the efforts. Goodbye. See you soon, inshallah. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you.